Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today I thought we'd talk about something pretty important that I believe should be in every single person's kit for pretty much every single mission out there in Icarus, and that is the nanocarbon fiber suit. Now, otherwise known as the exotic armor, just depending how you want to call it. So, let's talk first how to get here, right? This is obviously the pieces. We've got all 4 or 5 of them right here. And let's talk about the pathing first before we get into the nitty-gritty, right? So, where you start is right here, correct? So first thing you got to do is get the next suit, 100 points. Carry on down to here. For the next suit, 250 points. We're at 350 all day. And then you have a choice between either the heat suit, the BU, or the Dongshin, which is the cold suit. Now they're both the same cost, 750 research points and 100 exotic. And then it's just a matter of would you do cold or hot. Honestly, I would say if you're gonna pick one over the other, I'd do the cold. I did the hot here. It just didn't matter to me because I'm not going to use either in my personal instances, but I would suggest the cold. Now, let's just talk about this sweet armor. So that was 1100 research points and 100 exotics to get here. Now, each piece individually costs another 250 to research, so you're talking 1250 more to unlock all the armor. And then the craft, it's 50, so another 250 right there. So you're really not talking about a lot all day. 1500 to unlock and wear all the armor, and then another, what do we say, 1250 or something like that or like 1100 to get to it. So it's a little, it's almost like $3,000. It's not terrible, it's not great, but it's definitely manageable. So let's get into it here. So why is this, in my opinion, the best armor in the game? For one, you can have it from the drop, right? You can start every single game with this stuff, and it's only to your benefit. Now, it is 5 slots of your 10, right? So we got to make it worth it. So let's go through the pieces here. First, let's talk about the set bonus. 10% additional weight capacity, right? We've got 10% collision resistance, which is fine. That's just like animal shit. Minus 10% swimming speed, whatever. The 10% stamina regeneration, pretty nice, but honestly quite negligible. And then the plus 10 max stamina, again, quite negligible. Really what we get out of this is the weight capacity for 1, which can be up to like 15 kilos if you're spec'd out right. In 2, it's all the base stats. So let's talk about these individual, and I'm going to look at the best item first. What we got here is the Nano chest armor. What we've got is 12 physical resistance, which actually holds meaning now that they have fixed the physical resistance in this game. And then the best part about it, even though the physical resistance is great, my personal opinion, the best part about this is these cold and heat resistances. 7% cold, 7% heat. Let's look at the pants, another 7% for each, and then a 9 physical. The boots, another 7% each, 3 physical. And then the helmet, another 7% each, and 6 physical. And then we have the gloves, which only gives you 1% cold. So this one can be the very last piece you unlock, but then you still get 7 heat. So all day, we're getting, what is that? 7, 7, and 7. That's 21. 22 for cold. 29% cold resistance just from this suit of armor, and then it would be 35% heat resistance from this armor. With this whole set, you can go into the tundra, and unless there's a storm or it's nighttime, you will not get cold. So it's awesome. So it just makes it, you never need to craft armor in the game. It's one less thing you ever have to do. So that's why it's great. Now, let's talk about the physical resistance here. So we've obviously got 12, 21, 24, 27, and 33 physical resistance. So why don't we grab this armor, jump into a game, and kind of see what happens when we take a few hits, right? Here's an Icarus riddle for you. What is easy to find when you're never seeking, but hard to find when you're always looking? A wolf. I've been trying to find a predator for probably a solid 10 minutes now, and this is the first wolf I came across. So let's do this. Let me get a little bit of distance from him. I don't want to aggro him too soon before we're ready here. Let's calculate the damage. Now, we're not going to be able to see like the exact damages, right? Maybe we can do a little PvP test another time. But for this, I kind of want to show it on a basic creature at a basic level so we can really get a look at it. So you can see here, my melee resistance is 0%. So let's head over here and just see how many hits it takes for a level 9 wolf to kill me with 300 HP. Hey, buddy. How you doing? 1, 2. I can't... It doesn't show my HP dropping in here, but that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. And it looks like 6 full hits, actually. So it looks like this level 9 wolf was doing probably exactly 50 damage to us. You know, maybe plus or minus 1, right? So let's respawn, grab our armor, and hope he's not camping my corpse like a little camper boy. And let's see exactly how many hits it takes with the exotic armor on or the nano fiber set. You ever see your pod look like this? Just third person view when you're landing back in on the world. There's something else you learned today. All right, I lost the other wolf, or maybe he gained a level from killing me, but this one's level 10, right? And if we look at our melee resistance with the full set on, and mind you, the backpack doesn't give us anything, right? So I'll even take it off just in case. So melee resistance is 41%. So really, this should be doing roughly 30 damage to us instead of 50. So therefore, instead of the 6 hits we took before, it should now be a full 10 hits. Let's find out. 1, 2. There's 2. You can already see the damage there. So there's 3, 4. Let's all count together, okay? 5, 6. See, we're already dead by there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. It's like I can do basic math. So there you go, guys. That's one of the big differences right there. I just wanted to show you, like, actually in action how the physical resistance is affecting you, okay? The percentages are true. Even though we can't technically see their damage to us, it's actually working right there. It did roughly 50 damage before. So therefore, with a 41% reduction, it should be doing roughly 30 to us, maybe like 29-ish, right? So therefore, roughly 10 hits. All right, I hope you found this useful. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below, and don't forget to leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you think of this type of content, as well as the nano suit. Let me know if this solidified your idea for using this, or if it changed your mind. Maybe you didn't like this before and you didn't think it was worth 5 slots, but it is now. Because remember, in the tundra and the desert, you will take no temperature or heat or cold damage unless there is an active storm or it's nighttime. But all right, guys, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.